Hello everyone, welcome to Spiritual Butterfly. Today I will be doing a spiritual guidance reading for the sign of Aries. These messages are timeless, so whenever you click on this video, that is when this message or these messages could be meant for you. They will not resonate with everyone. I ask that you take what does, apply it, and leave the rest. Also remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and click the notification bell in order to receive notifications when I post. So I'm going to jump right into this reading and see what Spirit has for you. So first I'm going to get some center messages. So Spirit, what messages do you have for Aries? Messages for Aries. Okay. I have freedom. I have boundaries. I have compassion. I have love. I have manifestation. I heard it's time to set yourself free. Spirit says it's time to set yourself free. Spirit says some of you have been involved in unhealthy relationships. Yes, taken advantage of. People have taken advantage of you. It's time for you to set yourself free. You need to set healthy boundaries. I feel like the reason why you're so giving, even after people betray you, is because of your compassion, Aries. You love everybody. You want to be there for everyone. You want to spread love. You know, you're not a hateful person. You don't hold grudges often. You are very open to people. I heard advice. People come to you for advice. You're very awakened on a spiritual level. So you see things differently than most people. You really do get to the core of a person. And I feel that sometimes this can be detrimental to you when it comes to your relationships because you tend to forgive easily and allow certain actions because of your kind heart, because you want to see the best in everyone, because you want to see the good aspects of people or of this person while ignoring the toxic behaviors that they exhibit. So it works against you at times when it comes to your relationship. And so it is time for you to set clear boundaries. I heard money for some of you. You lend people money, family members, friends, and I heard like they don't pay you back. So it's time for you to set clear boundaries with them as well. Family, friends, relationships. You are just so giving and so loving that you tend to overgive to the detriment of yourself, where people take advantage of you, where people take your kindness for a weakness. So yes, it's time for you to free yourself, because I feel like Spirit wants to bless you, and these blessings are on delay because of you being an overgiver. It's like if Spirit blesses you, then you're just going to give your blessings away. And that is not what Spirit wants. So it's like once you set boundaries for yourself and say no. Spirit says learning how to say no and meaning it. It doesn't make you a bad person. It's just a form of protection for yourself. So yes, once you learn how to set these clear boundaries, then you're going to be able to manifest, to call in the things that you desire, Aries. So let's go deeper. Let's get another center message. I have new beginnings and gateway. Spirit says again, it's time to set yourself free. There's a new path, a new destination that you are headed to. Yes, a new cycle, a new phase in your life that is getting ready to take place, Aries. And it's like, I heard leaving behind. Some of these people you're going to have to leave behind. And it starts by setting boundaries. It starts by saying no. It starts by distancing yourself from people who intentionally use you because they can't go with you. They're in a very low vibration. And see, Spirit is trying to bring you higher. It's trying to take you to a higher calling, a higher purpose. And it's like you're stuck because of your attachments, because you're not letting go and releasing the people that you need to let go of. Yes, you need to surrender some of these relationships so that you can enter this new path. So let's get some additional messages. Yes, Spirit says like your relationships, your connections is what is holding you back, Aries. And then I have friendship. Yes. Your friendships are holding you back. It says, I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. Yes. And even in toxic friendships, they're still in your life for a reason. They're there to teach you something. They're there for a purpose. And it's like the season has passed. The lesson has been learned. It's time for you to release these people or this person. Yes, friends. For some of you, it's your friendships that are holding you up, that are stopping you from progressing in life. I have regret. I know that I cannot change the past. Yes. Holding on to past mistakes. Holding on to things that people have done and said to you in the past for some of you. That is what's holding you up. Regret. Not fully healing from situations. Let's get some more messages. Love. Yes. It's love. For others of you, it's love that is stopping you from manifesting, from creating the life that you want, holding on to toxic relationships, repeating the same patterns in relationships, not fully healing, not fully working on yourself, not taking the time that you need. I have self-esteem. It says, I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. Yes, working on your self-esteem. Yes, understanding your worth, Aries. That's what it's about. Whether it's with family, friends, a relationship, it's all about you understanding your worth. It's all about you setting boundaries. It's all about you setting boundaries so that you can free yourself from these toxic people, from these toxic relationships. Spirit says it's time for you to be free, Aries. It's time for you to free yourself from this negative energy so that you can rise to a higher vibration. It's time for you to set yourself free. So let's pull some tarot. Spirit, give me a message for friendship. I have Temperance in the reverse. I have the Princess of Wands, which is the Page of Wands in the reverse. And I have the Four of Pentacles. Yes, it is time for you to be by yourself, Aries. It is time for you to release these friendships, these negative relationships, because they're unhealthy for you, Aries. And these people do not have good intentions. They do not have good intentions for you. I heard users. These people are users. They want to use you for your time, your energy, and your finances for some of you. So it's time for you to detach from them and just focus on yourself. Be by yourself. You shine brighter when you're by yourself. So yes, it's time for you to let go, to release these connections. So let's get a message for regret. I have the Six of Swords. And I have the Three of Swords. It's time for you to heal. Yes, regret. I know that I cannot change the past. No. Whatever has happened has happened. You cannot change it. You cannot go back and redo whatever took place. It's time for you to heal from the past, Aries. It's time for you to heal from disappointment. It's time for you to heal from pain. I heard childhood issues. For some of you, this is childhood issues that you need to heal from, that you need to let go of, that you need to release. I heard relationships. Spirit says it's time for you to heal from relationships that didn't work out. To let go of the woulda, coulda, shouldas. Release. It's time for you to heal from all of that. Yes. I'm looking at this Six of Swords and how they're all pointed to the heart. Spirit is saying that it's time for you to get to the root of the issue. Yes. It's time for you to get to the root of the issue so that you can finally release and move forward with your life. Yes. Healing is required. Three of Swords in the reverse. Yes, healing is necessary for you to move forward. So let's get a message for love. I have the universe. Yes, the world, love. Spirit says love yourself. It's time for you to pour and give to yourself. It's time for you to love you. Yes, the universe. You are the world. You are the universe. You are whole. It is time for you to be whole. It's time for you to be complete within self. Yes, it's time for you to pour and give to yourself. And it starts by you releasing unhealthy relationships. That is your first act of love. Not allowing people to take advantage of you. Knowing your worth, setting healthy limits. Yes, that is loving yourself, Aries. And it's time for you to realize that you are the world. And therefore you have to protect yourself. You have to protect your universe, which is you. Let's get a message for self-esteem. I have the Four of Swords in the reverse. I have the Six of Wands in reverse. Self-esteem, yes. It's time for you to have a more healthy perspective on your life and on yourself. Yes, because right now you don't see yourself in a positive light for some of you. I heard depression. Some of you have dealt with depression or are dealing with depression. It's time for you to have a more positive and healthy view of you, Aries. Working on your self-esteem, knowing your worth, knowing that you are worthy. Seeing yourself the way God, the way Spirit sees you. Beautiful and wonderfully made. Yes, you, Aries. You are beautiful. You are wonderful. You are deserving of every good thing that life has to offer you. But you have to know that you are. You have to believe that within yourself. And it starts by healing. It starts by working on those inner wounds. It starts by releasing negative people. It starts by letting go of what people have done and said to you. And knowing that you are whole all by yourself. So let's get one more message. I have positivity. It says, if you can find even one thing to be grateful for, it will restore you to the light. Please, dear God, let me always feel grateful for something, even a tiny thing in even the hardest situations. Yes, positivity is all about your perspective. It's all about your point of view, Aries. Yes, being able to see the light in any dark situation. And I heard finding the light in yourself. Yes, for some of you, you're in a state of darkness within you, internally, internal darkness. And it's time for you to find that light within. And once you channel that light within, then it will radiate throughout your whole being. Yes, positivity, being positive about your life, being positive about yourself, self esteem, understanding your worth, enjoyment. Striving and pushing makes life into endless hard work. The more you're inviting love to take over, the more enjoyment comes. Allow me to enjoy this life, dear Lord. Dear Lord. Yes, enjoyment. I feel like you're going to be able to finally enjoy life once you set the necessary boundaries. Life is to be enjoyed. Yes, every second, every moment of it is to be enjoyed, is to be embraced. And it's time for you to experience this enjoyment. Yes, new beginnings and gateway. It's time for you to experience this enjoyment. It's time for you to enter this new chapter, this new phase of your life, Aries. But you are going to have to get rid of some things. You're going to have to heal. You're going to have to release some people so that you can finally get the fulfillment that you have always wanted. So I hope that these messages resonate. Remember to stay true to thyself and real with thyself. Grow with me as I grow with you. Everyone, stay blessed.